Hello everyone and welcome to Wervan's World and welcome to my Let's Play of Siralim 2. So I think this time will be a little bit of a, upkeep episode. Basically doing a lot of stuff to figure out things on how we want to continue. First of all, last time we picked up an egg, so let's hatch it. This is the maniacal ghoul egg. Let's see what comes out of it. Well, maniacal ghoul, but let's see what it does. Hello there. A baby maniacal ghoul. Aww. And what does it do? Library, creatures, ghoul, raptors. Here we go. Your creature's attack deals additional damage equal to 20% of their speed. So now that we have the ghoul, I was also thinking of maybe changing up my team, and I haven't really thought this through much yet because basically there's just so many options. But because I am a sorcerer, and well, we do get a lot of points related to casting spells. So yeah, I was thinking maybe we should go for one of these familiar teams basically. So if I go here, I can create a see if I can find it. Here, Arcane Familiar. Your creature spells have a 15% chance to be cast twice for each familiar fighting on your side. Quite nice. Then there is another familiar somewhere. Here, the Judge Familiar. Your creature spells ignore 10% of their target's defense for each familiar fighting on your side. Also quite nice. And then of course there is the standard familiar already that I have. This one, the Elemental Familiar, your creature spell deal 15% more damage. So this would be a very much spell casting team, which sounds quite interesting to try. So I was thinking of just breeding some of those and just seeing where it goes really. Because we do need to breed anyway, otherwise we cannot extract cores. Because at the moment every creature I come across, I either already have the core or I cannot extract it because I haven't bred it before yet. So I was just thinking of trying to, well, start breeding some things. So like this Arcane Familiar here. For that we would have to use this Elemental Familiar and this Raven Acolyte. And they're high level. So that's actually quite nice. So I was thinking of just breeding these two into a new Arcane Familiar. Might be a mistake because they're fairly high level and maybe it's a waste. But anyway, we have to try things anyway. So we could do, yeah, there's only one combination available. So let's do these. Yay! Aw, we got a nice egg. It's a little slick and warm to the touch. Okay, so now we've got an Arcane Familiar. So we will put that here. Yay! And we get a baby Arcane Familiar. +6. Cool. So now we already have two familiars. Can I also still make the other one is the question. Yes, Judge Familiar right here. That would be with the Arcane Familiar and a Dusk Crusader. And this is a +6. Can I make a Dusk Crusader as well? No, I can't. So the question is now, should I first level this Arcane Familiar a little bit before I start breeding it? And personally I don't know. I have no idea. But I think, can I make those other familiars? Maybe I actually have some cores for them. I can actually make them. The Elemental Familiar. Because then we just could make a couple of them and let them gain levels while I do some other things like exploring or whatever. Summon a creature, familiar, elemental familiar. There, I can summon 6. So let's summon a couple. There we go. So then if I now summoned a couple of these familiars, then basically I might be able to just let them get some experience while I do other things. another thing that I wanted to look into is these missions, right? So I have these creature bestiary, familiar, here we go. Preferred mission, barter with allies. So what if I make a really low level arcane familiar team and send them on a mission? I have no idea, but let's check. So we could make a new manage stable groups. I want to assign my current... yeah, sure, you guys can go here. And then I want to leave these creatures, I guess. Except for one at the moment, I think. So then I will want to take... ooh, a gift. Farmer costume, hey! I want to take a creature with me, which would be the familiars. So I want to take the arcane one. Maybe I also want to take the elemental ones then. I don't know if they get experience or not. Like it's all stuff that has to be tried out. Okay, so now I've got a team of Jinn, which I'm not sure what its preferred mission is. Pilgrimage of Zonte, so maybe I can also leave that one behind. Leave creature here, Jinn Evoker, and then I want to take my last familiar with me. Then I want to assign it to this one here. Yes. And now I want to take a group of creatures from a stable group with me. So I want to take this one with me again. Yes, cool. And then I should be able to send them off on a mission. But they're very low level, so I have no idea what the success rate is or how it actually works. But we will have to find out. Was it this guy? Yes. And it was barter with allies, which cost me... oh, it cost actually quite a lot. And I actually have 10,000 to make the citizen recruitment. Yeah, I'll go for this. So I guess we'll have to wait a little bit for this. The thing I wonder is when they are on missions, do they get experience? Who knows? But now that I actually put in this other ritual, I guess we can't do it yet. So now maybe it's better to just go out, adventure a little bit, get experience for our team, to level up those familiars and then start breeding them a bit more. So I was thinking maybe we can then increase the punishments. Let's see. No, I do want experience. Enemy levels and gene strength scale more quickly with realm level. So if we do that... oh, okay, we need more power level. I was thinking then basically we should just farm a little bit, maybe a little bit of grinding basically. So if we do level 34, they're level 60 with 30 gene strength, then we should be able to get some experience, level up our familiars, but also just become stronger in the first place. So let's try. No, everyone is silenced. But luckily our Jinn doesn't care about that. But this one does. So he just has to attack. Well, that's not great. But let's see how many we can kill. Oh, that's quite a bit. That's good. This one has to attack. This one has to attack. Great. Here we go. Oh, there's some mushrooms. I think that's for a mission. Are good for something. Flowers aren't. Angry looking totem. Get out of here. Alright, good. Another wayward core for our mission. So can I actually see now my creatures? I guess I can't. It's only these creatures, yeah. I wonder if we could see how many levels they already gained from these couple of combats, like the familiars that I left behind. Alright, so casts. Let's go back to our standard approach. Well, let's just attack. No, that didn't work. Here we go. One thing, I think there were perks for increasing that experience, weren't there? So no, daily points, perks, creatures, maybe no character, scholarly stable. Your creatures gain 5% of experience that I gain. It would cost me 16 points. So I better make sure that I don't want to have anything else, which of course I'm not sure of at all. Because this avatar sounds kind of interesting. Which one was that? This one. Maybe I should try this, just for fun. Because we have no idea how it works, and it's only 0.5% chance, so that's not much at all, but well, so then we do that together with the scholarly stable or smarter eggs. No, I think I want to go for scholarly stable. And now we can invest into this actually. Here we go. Now we got rid of all our points. Don't have to worry about those anymore. Ha! It gives them some mushrooms. Oh no. I wanted an orange one. Alright. Provoke. Nice. Yay, a chest. It's actually a mimic. Still not dead, but this one can provoke. Good, the Djinn is still not dead. That's perfect. Maybe it will... No, now the Djinn is dead. That's a shame. Well... This is not great. Come on. It's mortally wounded, but still not dead. Now the burn probably kills it. Yep. Oh, that went bad. So what is my power level? How do I see that? Power balance, 38%. What did that punishment cost? %. Ah, okay, so I need 2% more power. Well then, oh, now we can actually check how our familiars are doing. Just out of curiosity. Here we go. No, not that guy. Walk to the familiar. Manage my stable groups. Level 5. Okay, not bad for those couple of combats I did. Well, maybe there's actually also familiar cores here that I could get. Probably not. Blade Master, Abaddon Guard, Giant Mangler. Wow. Interesting. No. So unfortunately none of those. Okay. Yeah, and I checked a little bit with the creatures. I need to bring a Sanctum, I need to bring a Blood Slime, which also I don't have the recipe for yet, unfortunately. So we can't really do those missions of things that we have to deliver to them. What does this one want though? A Troll Ale Master. Also not. Or do we already just have that in the bestiary? Troll. Arsonist only. So we're still missing a fair amount of breeding combinations, unfortunately. A Sanctus as well. Priest Vizier. I think, don't I have that one? Priest, Forest Priest. And then breeding combination would be a... nope. Also not. And then I saw there was one more guy here. Diabolic Insurgent. I don't think I have that, because I think I only have the Diabolic Horde, unfortunately. Yeah, Diabolic Observer. And I don't think I can actually make any other ones. I'm still waiting for getting some of those. Oh, here. Ah, actually I do. Diabolic Watchman, Diabolic Nemesis. Nemesis we can make with Observer and Menace. But Menace we need Commanders for. And for Commanders we need Henchmen and Intruders. And for Henchmen we need Watchmen and Intruders. But we only have Observers. So we cannot make any of these, unfortunately. Which is a shame. Yeah, okay, I think I'll put this episode to a close here. We didn't really do much this time, just kind of walking around and figuring out stuff. But yeah, I think at the moment it will really be, well, farming a little bit, I guess. Just trying to get our familiar strong enough, getting some of the power and stuff to send them on missions. And slowly but steadily making a better team while we also get stronger ourselves because of all the experience that we'll be getting. So I'll put the episode to a close here, but I hope you had fun and see you next time.